Hello and welcome to my channel. Please go to subscribe, and I'm hoping that you're gonna like this, and feel free to leave a comment and I'm gonna try to address all questions. This one that I'm gonna share now, I'm actually supposed to be doing a live, but I can't figure it out. And you will find that with people that are highly intuitive, and you're probably one of those if you're watching this right now, electronics go nuts. They just turn off, or they just start working on their own, whatever. It's like they have a mind of their own, when in fact it's our electricity is so, whoops. Our electricity is, that we use with our psychic ability. It can be overwhelming. Also, if you notice, probably every time you go to the doctor says, you're dehydrated. You're dehydrated. And you're like, how can I be dehydrated? I'm drinking water all the time. You're dehydrated because when you use your psychic ability, which we do every day, we use our other five senses every day too. But they all take up, your body takes up with the electricity it's using, it takes up the water. So yes, so stay hydrated. But okay, so I'm going to share a ghost story with you. I have a lot of things that have happened throughout my life, and I'm going to share these with you. And feel free to share them with me once I can figure out this nice stuff. Hopefully Brittany can help me. I will have you on as a guest, and you can share your story, and we can talk about it, and I can give you answers in regard to what's going on with your story if you have questions. But anyway, the thing with this is it's really important to be kind to others. It's very important to have faith, okay? My faith is in God. Your faith can be in whomever, but you have to have a faith and a belief system. Archangel Michael, I find, really defends us and will keep us safe. And like, he's my best friend, even though he's the head, and he is the head of security here. But he has proven time and time again to really have my back. So I'm from Baltimore City, and in Baltimore City, you learn when you're friends, you take care of each other, you have each other's back is the expression that we use. So I had moved into this house in Bel Air that was extremely haunted. Not going to give too many details about that or where it is, whatever, but it was bad. It was pretty bad. And I mean, for me to be saying that, it was bad because there was an old man there that would scare my kids. So my one son was sleeping in the one bedroom because it had a lot of bedrooms. And my youngest son was sleeping, and he would tell me, Mom, there's this man that stands on the side of my bed and he just stares at me. So I changed his room to another room, and then that was a guest room. Well, then I had a friend come over and stay, and she was in that room, and she sees him. So she's like, oh, I'm getting out of here. And she said a couple other choice words, but she couldn't get out because the door was locked. She could not open that door because it was locked. And the crazy thing is, there was no lock on that door. White kids. I'm not gonna have locked bedrooms. So anyway, and I heard her banging. So I came up, and then by then he was gone. I didn't see him. So a friend of mine then was staying at the house for a little bit, and he had it was his room, he had fixed it up. Well, my room was down the hall, and I was going to paint it and get it situated. It was a nice size room. It was pretty big, a pretty big room. Anyway, so since he was gonna be staying with his parents to help his parents out, I was like, haha, I'm gonna stay in his room because it's nice and neat, because mine's a mess because of painting and cleaning, of course. Anyway, so I'm sound asleep, and I'm the kind of person I like to have my blanket and my pillow. So I'm sound asleep, and I feel somebody tugging on my blanket. So I turn around and I look, and I see that man. It's a tall man. Now, it would freak me out if it was like a living person who's in my house. And it's like, but spirits don't scare me. And it's important too that you remember this. Don't be scared. Because when you give like a ghost or someone your energy, then you literally are doing that. You're giving your energy, whether it's fear, you're giving it to them. So don't ever do that. And then you'll see why too. Anyway, so And I, as a child, I guess because of my like experience with spirits and stuff, and some men in my life, grouchy people have always kind of entertained me. I always thought it was kind of fun because they were like, you know, if you're like really grouchy, then it's like, you have just become a victim of my practical jokes. Anyway, to get to my story. So I turn around and I go, what do you want? And he says, I have a question for you. Okay. But then he looked at me and then started to walk. So I took that to mean follow me. So I did. I followed him. So I go down the hallway. He goes into my bedroom. So we go into my room, and I had like a bathroom on the right side. On the left side was my bed. So I'm walking. He goes halfway in and then turns this way, and it's just facing me. I go in and I see my closet's gone, the TV's gone, my chair that was there is gone, my clothes that I had in the chair, it was just like clouds or something. It's like all of that part of the house was gone. So I stand in front of him, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I'm looking, there's absolutely nothing on this side, but I'm looking on this side, I see my room. Here, nothing. Here, my room. Then I hear, so I turn and I go, yes, what's your question? And he just stared at me. He had really pretty, icy blue eyes. He was an older man, white hair, and kind of tall, and just staring at me. So I said, what is your question? And again, no answer. So I said, Archangel Michael, I don't feel comfortable right now. And he says to me, Michael can't help you now. But then I felt a lot of energy behind me, warm energy, like welcoming, like loving energy. And I knew that Michael and his crew, they had my back. And that's something else too. When you're calling upon Archangel Michael, you never just say Michael. You always refer to him as Archangel Michael. So I go, what do you want? I'm not asking you again. Again, nothing, just kept staring at me. So I said, all right, that's it. I'm going back to bed. So I walked away, but I turned around and I said, you know what? I know who you are now. And if I'm not mistaken, you're not allowed to come back. You got to go now because we have communicated with one another and I know who you are. So now you can leave everybody alone. I wish you well, but go. And so then I start to go again. I go, and I mean it, don't mess with me. Because I'm tired, especially my blanket. So I go back down the hall, get in the bed, go to sleep. And what happens? He starts pulling my blanket again. So I didn't even look up. I just said, I am not playing with you, mister. I am so not playing. And then with that, I went to sleep. I fell asleep and he left. And he was not around the house anymore. But stuff like that happens. I don't know. I find it fascinating. I've seen like a lot. That's why when people are like, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Well, if you ask, you believe, you will receive. And I feel a lot of people say, oh, I don't believe in that stuff because they're scared. Nothing to be scared of. If you have faith, which is what I stated in the middle, in the beginning, you have to have faith. Because I know God's got my back. I know Jesus has my back. And I know Archangel Michael has my back. They have yours too. But you have to have faith and believe. Expand your horizons. You guys, you have 6 senses. You don't just have 5. But for some reason, everybody's given the credit of the 6th sense to the devil. Let's use your eyes as an example. Don't you see some horrible things some days? Some terrible things? Well, does that mean the devil gave you your eyes? Come on. You're going to see good, you're going to see bad. The same with the 6th sense. But I would rather know. It's kind of like your eyes. I'm going to use my eyes to see if I'm going in a safe neighborhood or something, you know? Or why? just cover my eyes and let me just go wherever. I could walk into the middle of a river if I'm not using my eyes. Use your sixth sense. God gave it to you. It's like his personal cell phone for you, just for you. So take it, use it. You will find so many blessings, so many miracles, and so much joy. Especially when you feel like you have no one. That is so not true. And if you ever feel that way, you can reach out to me too. That is a large reason why I am doing this YouTube channel. I want to make a difference. I want to help as many people as possible. I don't want anybody to feel hopeless. We all have down times, especially highly intuitive people, because you're really sensitive. It's okay to be sensitive. And you know what? It's okay to be a guy and be sensitive. Yeah. Just no fear. Fear doesn't do you any good in any aspect of your life, really. So why have it? And it's no fun. Have a good time. Laugh. Love life. Enjoy. When you laugh, when you give laugh, that's what you get back. So on that note, God bless you. I send you many, many angel blessings. And know that I love you all. Please hit the subscribe and the like. And have a wonderful night.